What is going on, ESGNet Nation, and welcome to another episode here of the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty here on College Football 25. As we're back here today for some action with the Highland Scotties as we're hosting the BYU Cougars here today. Currently, they're 5-1 for the season. They're 1-1 in the Big 12, and of course, there you see Highland right now 6-0, both overall and. We pretty much played all our conference games so far this season. We have not played a non-conference. We'll play one non-conference next week, and that will be a road game in South Carolina playing against the Gamecocks. But there you see Highland, they're on the roster, on the schedule here this week as they played Arizona last week. And of course, Gerry Bohanon, we talked about him in the Scotty Sports update about his what we need to do with him. And of course, we got to make sure he does not stay comfortable in that pocket. He has a great midfield or mid passing range, as well as a decent deep passing range. So we have to make sure we just basically keep him out of the pocket and get him get him forced out and get him out in the wild and try to get some cover sacks on him. There you see his wide receiver he's going to be throwing to, Chase Roberts. We also mentioned before in that previous video about his route running there. And of course, we got to make sure we bump him off the routes, as well as, just try to maintain and kind of eliminate and kind of neutralize his speed. He has good speed. He has good, decent change of direction, as well as he has some pretty decent hands on him, but he does know where he is. He does know where he is on the field, so that is going to be a huge problem for us. And we'll have to, again, try to neutralize him as best we possibly can. And the defensive side of things there for BYU, they got a great edge rusher here who can come in and do some damage there. You see a great run stopper, great power moves, decent speed for his size as well. And of course, the free safety there definitely won't be throwing too deep here, as he will be lurking around there quite often, as he has great speed. Not really great pass coverage, but run support, he definitely can help in that, stopping the run. And of course, coming in there on blitzes and such will be probably key for them to really try to get a hold of us and kind of stop our running game against them. And of course, LJ Martin is their halfback there, and he is a 3-star guy from El Paso, Texas. We mentioned him last in the previous episode as well, as he is a power back there, so he's definitely going to show the power that he has running downhill. And of course, he is going to be that workhorse. If they happen to get a solid lead there, he is definitely going to be the guy they're going to be shoving the ball to and making sure they get him down the field. He doesn't have great speed, but he does have pretty good acceleration there. So yeah, we'll definitely have to try to wrap him up, and of course try to get to him as often as we can, stop him really from getting any kind of momentum in that backfield. So here's your top 25 here this week. Oregon leading the pack there. Of course, as you see, some of the other teams there kind of dropping off. Some are staying in the same spot they were last week. But there you see, coming in at number 22 for the first time, it is Highland. They're finally ranked here, and this obviously is a great time here now. So we got a chance here. We're 6-0. We're eligible for a bowl, but today's win here, 7th win here, we might actually creep up into the top 20 if we get a victory here over BYU. And not to mention, there's some talk of us possibly getting into the college football playoff as possibly a low seed, maybe as low as number 12. So we'll try to see what we can do. And of course, the Heisman Trophy race is hot right now, as we got Julius Bolden, our top guy there, and of course Tariq Barr coming in at number 3. And there you see, we're currently on a 6-game winning streak, as Arizona's playing really good right now. They've only played 3 conference games, but they're 7-0 overall, and we'll see them here probably here in the next couple of weeks as well. That's not really how the schedule goes this year, but I'm assuming we'll see them here at some point here in the season. So Singer will be our quarterback here. As you see his numbers so far this season, of course, we've been having some issues with our quarterback. Robinson hasn't been playing so well. He's been throwing too many interceptions for my comfort. And of course, obviously we had a week off, but that game against Kansas kind of really did us in. And of course, not just because of his interception, but also the play calling was pretty lousy. And so Coach Bond says he's going to do a better job here this week and not tempt fate here when it comes to getting the Highland Scotties a chance to win a ball game. So I was ready here. Not a good start here on this 3rd and 14. And there you see, almost got through. Almost got another interception there. Thank goodness the defender had no hands, and we're forced to go 3 and out. So 1st and 10 coming up here for the BYU Cougars, as the Cougars quarterback is going to get drilled as he throws that football there. And of course, Bohanon, of course, he is going to be pressured quite often and as quickly as we possibly can, with a lot of blitzing here in today's game. Talking to a lot of the defensive coaches, and of course, Coach Bonds. And of course, they're going to try this no huddle situation here against Highland. Of course, if you know from our previous series there, that is not a good look for a lot of teams. That has not helped them too often, as Highland gets pretty scrappy about that, and they will definitely show you why you should not be running a no huddle offense on them, as they will put some brutal hits, kind of similar to that one there. So now 1st and 10. As they move the ball here very quickly here, that's going to be overthrown, and that's not going to be a connection there on that play. We'll go now to a 2nd and 10, and we'll see a handoff there. That's going to come out of the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 4 on the halfback, who is going to lose quite a bit there. 3rd and 14 coming up. We'll see Bohanon here. He got to get rid of the football here, but he's going to get dropped back to, all the way back to the 44-yard line. And that's a big loss there for BYU. They're now 4th and 26. No chance for a field goal, so they'll definitely have to punt here. As the Highland Scotties fans getting riled up, as Gunnar Peterson, the senior, makes a nice tackle there. Nice play there from him. He's been playing very well here in the last couple of weeks, especially had some good numbers there in that Kansas game. Bo now has football here as we'll get our 2nd drive going. And so far, of course, Bo, a little over 900, or yeah, 9,000. Jeez, 900 yards for the season for him. We should definitely get a chance to get 1,000 yards here, possibly today, if he runs a good 150, maybe 200-yard game. But Avery, he's all well over 1,000 yards for the season there, and of course he's leading our team in rushing touchdowns here. As Avery makes another big run there for him. That's 41 yards on the carry. And it'll be a 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Of course, Scotties wearing all black here tonight, and with their chrome black helmets. And we'll see how that's going to work out here today. I think this is the first time we broke them out here this season. Singer here throws up the middle there. That's going to go to Parks. Parks is going to get a catch there, and that's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. As we're looking at a 2nd and 4 coming up here. So in this situation, what do? You pass or throw? Well, we're going to pass here. And again, we're going to throw Parks again here, who gets a great catch. Line that up nice and in the center there of the middle for the Highland Scotties as they get that one there at the 20-yard line of BYU. Cougars having a tough time trying to make a stop here. As we'll see Avery get the football again. And, of course, they know they're going to get brutalized here by Avery in these big runs that he is accustomed to, we're accustomed to see him in. And so we'll see what they'll try to do here on this 2nd and 7. Now, I know talking to Coach Bond says he's going to take more opportunities here to try to throw in the red zone here. He's doesn't want to be scared here. Of course, I mentioned scare money don't make money, but he said at the same time they're going to be smart about it, how they're going to approach the red zone against teams here after this, going into this last few games. When it comes to passing here, is Avery going to go run hit this, or should say Bo's going to run this one in here with no problem. Nice touchdown there for him as he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties, they're on the board. Nice play there for him. That's going to be his 9th of the season, as Bo has been on fire. Him and Avery, just a good 1-2 punch in that backfield there. Just showing what they can do and utilizing them both. They both are skillful players. I mean, you can't have one without the other, and I'm kind of glad that Coach Bonds is doing that, just utilizing both of those guys here, seeing what they can do. We use them in different situations, 3rd downs. Bo seems like he's a better fit in those situations there for us, and of course shorter yardage as well. But then other times, Avery's same way. So it just depends on the situation, where we're at on the field, and what down and distance we are currently at. 2nd and 10, and that is, 1st and 10 there, best throw. So we'll see what BYU will try to do here on this 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball their own 35-yard line. Bohanon here throwing this one up there. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be under review here. Did he actually catch that or not? You be the judge of this one here. I can't really tell. I think he had 1 foot in still, and they say he did. So they'll go ahead and give him the first down. It's kind of one of those bang-bang plays that you kind of have to slow down there and see actually how it happened. But a nice pass there. That's going to be a reception for a first down, I believe, by Sinclair on that one, as he gets a 1st and 10 as they do a no huddle here. Now on our side of the 29-yard line, a run there. That's going to get them to the 15-yard line. Nice run as they're trying to get themselves on the board here as well, as they throw a quick one near the feet of near the ankles there of the receiver. He's able to hold on to it and come up with a catch. 3rd and 2 coming up as BYU finds their receiver, and he's going to get into the end zone there. Touchdown BYU, as the Cougars able to get down the field very quickly here and get themselves into the end zone. Nice throw there for Bohanon, as he's able to find one of his fellow Cougars into the end zone. And they're going to put 6 points on the board there. That's Peter Kingston on that catch, as he's able to find his way into the end zone, no problem, untouched. And 6 points on the board. Now tied up, now 7 apiece here, as we'll get to another 1st and 10 here, another drive here, and of course try to get back, try to take back this lead, as we're looking at a 3rd and 8 coming up here for Singer. Of course, so far here today he's been pretty good. Singer here now going to have this one high, throw deep, and that is going to be underthrown. What the heck is going on? He did not put much emphasis upon that pass, as Redding, I think, was wide open down the field there. Alfrey will be able to get the interception, and there you see Singer not happy about that whatsoever, as he should have put a little more gusto behind that pass, and that's definitely going to cost us here now. So we'll get the ball at our 35-yard line and get now in position here to try to put up 6 points on the board here and try to take this game and try to take the lead. 3:44 left here in the first quarter. Ball on the 35-yard line. Bohanon here throws that one. That's going to be dropped by, I believe, Parker. So no catch there. 2nd and 10 coming up. And we'll see what BYU is going to try to do here. Is BYU Bohanon here. He's going to go ahead and call his own number instead, and he's going to slide. He's going to get to the 27-yard line, just short of the first down. So now they're looking at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And we'll see a man in motion here, and that's going to be a play action here. Bohanon looking down the field here. Bohanon throwing across the other side, but the receiver will drop it. Or actually just hits him behind his back. Doesn't even notice that the ball was going to be thrown to him there. And BYU is going to have to settle for 3 points. As let's get 3 points on the board here. And they'll lead this one here 10-7 here in the first quarter. So already here in the first quarter, both teams scored touchdown. And of course, BYU now having the lead here. We'll see if they can stop us here from trying to do so here, as we'll see a 1st and 10 on our own 21-yard line. Singer here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, throws that one up there. That is going to go to Goode. Goode is going to get this one all the way down to the 50-yard line. Nice reception there for him. That's about a 25, 28-yard reception. First down here for the Highland Scotties, as they're looking to try to take control back of this ball game. Got a man in motion. I believe that is Avery. Rolls out. Singer looking down the field here, and Singer just overthrows that one there. And I believe that was to Bethel on that throw. Incomplete pass for the Highland Scotties. We're looking at a 3rd and 10. Singer up the middle here. That's going to be picked off, and that's going to go. And we'll see BYU try to return this one, but they're going to be caught there, as that's the 2nd interception now here for Singer in today's game. And Singer is just not having it there. He is frustrated, wondering what is going on. He had a good window there, but Bambi there, or Bamba, I should say Bambi. It's Bamba. He will get the interception, and they'll get possession now. So now 1st and 10, ball on the 37. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a nice first down here for the Cougars. Moving it now on the other side of the 50 here at the 46-yard line of the Highland Scotties. Bohanon here now throws this one there to the halfback. Halfback's going to run this one, as he's going to get to the 35-yard line. So far, BYU is now taking advantage of these 2 interceptions here. They scored last time they got an interception. They'll try to see if they can do so again, as they did score 3 points on that last turnover. Now let's see what they try to do here. This turnover here, and Bohanon's going to be met up there on a nice play there for the Highland Scotties. Getting a hold of the quarterback there. Great play. And I believe that was Woolfolk on that tackle. Nice job there from him as he's tears that defense. Now we'll see a quick pass over there here to Parker, I believe, and he will get the catch. That's not enough to get the first down, but they'll kick a deep kick here, and this is about a 58-yard kick, and that is going to be a good one as BYU puts another 3 points on the board here, and they're going to take a lead here as they're going to lead this one 13-7 here in the first quarter still. Minute 18 left here. Highland really struggling here in this first quarter. You would think by now they would at least have 2 or maybe 3 scores right now, usually on average. But so far here in this first quarter, they are really just not having a good time. So now they're going to go back to the ground game here. They're going to find Avery. Avery's going to try to run this one, but he's going to be short of the first down. They're going to say inches. So now 3rd and inches here. We'll see what they'll try to do. They'll maybe, again, hand this one off to Avery again. He will get there, and he'll get enough there and more for the first down. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Still down by a possession. Throwing this one up there. That's going to be a great catch there. As we'll see, I believe that was Parks on that catch. Gets the first down. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see here. Robinson's actually in the game. Robinson scrambling around here, looking down the field here. Robinson trying to run there. That's a fumble, and BYU picks it up. Oh, come on. Highland Scotties, what is going on here? As Robinson will fumble the football, and that will give possession back to the Highland Scotties as John Nelson makes a good hit here on the QB. Robinson just trying to look for somebody down the field, could not find nobody. Try to get to the first down mark. Actually, he's trying to get out of bounds, but just doesn't have the speed to get there. So now BYU now has control of the ball here as we end the first quarter, and they will switch sides here now. It's 7-3 as we go to the second quarter. We'll see the quarterback comparison here, and so far the quarterback comparison is in favor of Avery. I think really and truly we need to kind of continue doing so with Avery. We need to probably go back to the ground game here, as it is starting to rain a lot harder here in Highland tonight. So now 1st and 10 after the punt there from BYU. Highland will have the football. Find Robinson. Robinson tries to get to Parks, but Parks cannot bring it in, and that ball is going to be dropped. So now looking at a 2nd and 10 here on their own 30-yard line. Hand off there. That's going to go to Avery. Avery going to go on the outside, but he's going to get wrapped up and only getting back to the line of scrimmage on the play. BYU doing a good job here stopping us on the outside run. I think we might need to start running the ball inside. That ball's going to get tipped away, and we'll be forced to punt. 10-10 left here in the first half as we see another run here from the halfback here as he comes out of the backfield there, and that's going to be a nice little gain there for him. And now the other halfback will come up here for BYU, makes a nice run there, getting the first down and moving the chains. So Bohanon here doing a good job here, leading his team down the field here as he will get rushed that time. He'll have to throw that one away as that'll be an incomplete pass for him. So now 3rd and 10 there on their own 42. Draw back here for Bohanon. Bohanon throwing up the middle there. Great catch there to the receiver, and that's going to be a first down here for the BYU the Cougars. And Cougars make a nice run here as they're, again, making a nice quick, getting everybody on the line there. And of course, throw that one to Parker for the first. And then again, throw another one here as West has to make a quick stop on that kind of a RPO there. So now 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Cougars. And Bohanon here throwing up the middle there. That's going to be caught here. And Parker getting a nice catch as he gets inside the 10. And again, we just don't know who they're throwing to or which direction or what we need to be calling here in this situation. But a play up the middle there. And that was intended for Parker as he could not get a hold of it. So now they're looking at a 2nd and goal coming up here on the 8-yard line. And imagine they're trying to do their best here to throw this one here, but no, instead they're going to go on the ground here and they're going to run this one, and he's going to get I would say he's barely in there. Touchdown for BYU as they get on the board here, and now they have taken this lead and extended it even more so. As BYU looking at now a Booth review here, and they're going to see if he actually, I was going to say, I didn't think he actually made it. So Booth, the Booth says otherwise, and they're going to have to try to replay this down, as he is going to look at a 3rd and goal. Can't get in, so now they're going to go ahead and try to kick a field goal. Field goal's up, and it is barely in, as BYU again tacks on another 3 points now, making this now a 16-7 ball game. Highland really needs to get themselves in gear here coming up in this next play here, and these next 8 or so minutes left here in the first half. If they want to have a decent second half for themselves, they got to kick it in gear here and get something going. As we'll see a run there from Bo. Nice run there for him. It's just short of the first. We'll see a 3rd and 1 coming up. Avery here up the middle there. Avery going to go ahead and he's going to put his head down. And, of course, now they're measuring to see if he actually did make it. And they are going to go ahead and say he did. As, yeah, I would say, yeah, he probably got the tip of the football there across that first down marker. So now 1st and 10 here after the measurement. We'll see a quick pass there to Robinson, or from Robinson to Redding, and Redding going to catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. Robinson really needs to just kind of concentrate, relax, look down the field here quickly and see. And of course, you know, if you can't find nothing down the field, you know Avery's going to be open, so just throw to him like they did on that play right there. So now 3rd and 9 coming up. Robinson here drops back in the pocket, looking up the field here, throws that one up there. That's going to go to Finley, as he will get the catch, and that'll be a great catch there for him, as he, the tight end, it's going to, of course, help us out getting the 1st down. Ball now on the 30-yard line. Pass there. That's going to sail right into the hands of Nick Gardis. As he's going to make, again, another catch. As we'll see it now, a 2nd and 4. And again, another tight end helping us out here. That is Finley again, as he's going to get this one inside the 20. Getting another 1st down here for the Highland Scotties. So far, this passing is looking very sharp, very good right now. And Robinson looks really confident there, as he finds Bethel here. Bethel going down the sidelines here, and he's going to get to the pylon. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. And the Scotties on the board here once again. They bring life back to the fans here. It's going to be a 2-point lead that BYU is going to have. I believe they are going to go for 1. A lot of the crowd are saying go for 2, but I think Coach Bond's going to be smart here and just stick with the 1 point. So you do get the extra point, 16-14, 14 left here in the first half. And we're just trying to do our best here to make sure we can get this ball back here and give ourselves enough time to get down the field, which is more than enough. We just got to make a stop here on this next stop. And if we can do so there, then we got plenty of time to get down the field. Plus, with our timeouts, we should be in our favor here to score at least 3 on this drive, and at least try to get back the lead here and take it by 1 point. So now 4:44 left here in the first half. We'll see Bo runs this one on the outside there. Great blocking there for the line, and now he's going to get tackled there at the 49 as he crosses the 50. 2nd and 2 coming up here. I imagine they'll probably go back to the running game here because Avery's out there. Avery here making a nice run there. I think he should have stayed right at the middle. He would have had a better look and a bit wide open space there, but he's going to go ahead and go to the right or left-hand side there. Now following his blocks here, Bo's going to run this one there to the 30 of BYU as he makes a nice run there again. So now open backfield here. Looks like he got 5 wide. Look like we're probably going to possibly making a deep attempt here as Robinson navigating the being air traffic controller here as Finley gets a great catch there underneath the coverage, makes the play, gets a gain of 7. So now 2nd and 3 coming up here, on the ball on the 21-yard line of BYU. For Robinson throwing that one up to him again as Finley gets a great catch there, gets that one side of the 10. They'll mark him somewhere around the 7-yard line for the 1st down. 3 minutes left here. And of course, we can take our time here. So we just need to be kind of calm and settle down here and try to make the right play here. As we'll see, Avery here gets the call. He's going to run this one to the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Making it now a 2nd and goal coming up. And of course, BYU probably looking for that run here, and well, they do find it, but they cannot stop them as Avery able to get the end zone with ease. Touchdown, Highland Scotties, and the Scotties on the board here, as now they've made a huge swing now here, scoring 14 unanswered here in this these final 5 minutes of this final 5 minutes of the first half, and now taking back the lead. Great job there, being very poised in the pocket for Robinson, of course, making great throws down the field. And of course, Avery taking that pressure off him, getting that one in the end zone. As BYU trying to run this one here. That's a fumble, but BYU will recover it, and they'll lose a small yard, some few yards on that fumble, but they will recover. It's Bohanon now throwing up the middle, and that's going to be intercepted by Ashby. And Ashby is going to try to take that back, and he's going to get the ball there for the Highland Scotties offense at the 25-yard line. So short field here for the offense. A great chance now to try to go up 2 scores here. Robinson goes back, drops back here, fires this one up there. That's going to get tipped away. And again, he seems like he's not putting much gusto in any. He is just like I should say like Singer here today, not putting too much gusto underneath that ball. I don't know if the ball is actually getting caught by the wind. The wind's not blowing that hard, but nonetheless, we just got to figure out a way to get those deep passes to those guys. So now 3rd and 10 coming up here. The ball they're on the BYU's 25-yard line. Robinson throwing up the middle there. That's going to be picked off, as that's going to be an interception there. As I believe that is going to be interception number 3, I guess. I've lost count here, at least for Robinson here today. As he throws another one there, and BYU will get the ball at their own 5-yard line. 1:52 left there, and almost a safety there as the defense pins the ears back there and go after Bohanon. Try and do the same thing here again, but this one's going to get caught. That's going to get to the 17-yard line for another first down for the Cougars. Cougars just trying to move the ball here as quickly as they can, and of course try to get a touchdown here in this possession, but that ball's going to get slapped away. Good job there from the defense. And now 2nd down coming up for BYU. 1:37 left. Still got ways to go here to get down the field. And we'll see a catch there for the receiver as he's able to hold on to this one barely at the near the 20-yard line. So now 3rd and 6 coming up here for Bohanon. Bohanon here looking down the field here. He's going to get hit as he throws, and it's going to be an incomplete pass there for them. They'll be forced to punt. We'll get the ball near midfield after that punt. Robinson here throwing a deep pass here. That goes up, and that's going to be caught. Big play there as Goode is able to hold on to this one and keep his feet in bounds for the first down. Great play there from Robinson. Nice job there on that throw. That's what we need to see more of going on here in the rest of the game. So now 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball on the BYU 13-yard line. Avery in the backfield here. And we'll see what they're going to try to do here in this situation. So you see Robinson here drops back in the pocket. That goes up in the middle. No, gets batted away. So now we are going to try to put some kind of points on the board here on this 3rd and 3 as we kick a 30-yard field goal. And the field goal is good for the Scotties as Adams puts that one up right up the middle there. No problem there for him. And now Highland has extended their lead here today. And as we just try to get into the end zone here, we really want to try to get in the end zone by the pass. We got some low pass numbers here, I feel like, in some aspects of some receivers like Parker. Goode right now is really showing up and showing out here when he's available to get in the end zone. I just feel like we just need to get the ball to Parker a lot more. But that is going to end your half as Highland Scotties, of course, take a nice lead here. 24-16. Nice 8-point lead here. And there you see today's passing. And, of course, 16 of 828 here. That is not good right now for us. I don't know if that's – well, I'm assuming that's for a combination of both Singer and Robinson. I don't know if Singer's going to be back in the ball game here, but as far as I know, Robinson's going to still man the ship here today for the Highland Scotties as we are trying to hold on to this lead here today and just try to make fewer errors in our game here today within the passing game here. So I imagine the second half we'll probably see a lot more of the run here from the Highland Scotties as we just got to try to get that we don't need to be throwing 40 to 50 passes with Robinson. He's not designed for that. So I think Robinson really, in some ways we got to get Robinson to really try to throw the football or try to run with the football if he can't really throw it. So Bohanon now on 3rd and 16. Throw this one up there. That's going to be broken up there. Nice job there from the defense for Highland as we get the ball back here on our own 41-yard line after the punt. So Robinson trying to get out, give this one to Avery. Avery barely getting out of the backfield there. He'll actually lose a yard or actually use 3 yards on that play. So now 1st and 10. As we'll see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Finley. Finley going to cross the 50 and get into BYU territory as he gets a nice first down here for the Scotties. 24-16 is your ball game. As we see Avery once again runs this one there. Breaks off a tackle, but there is a flag on the play here, and I think it's in the backfield of the Highland Scotties. And yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. It was going to be a holding call. That is coming back. Corey Goode, come on, buddy. You should know better. As he gets called on a holding call. So that run, a nice run there we have from Avery, is going to get wiped out. And now Avery is trying to get back the yardage that we lost there because of the holding call. He had a big first down, but he's going to get pulled back. So now Bo here trying to run out of the backfield here. He trying to break off a tackle and try to break off a second tackle there, but just could not. So now we'll see a 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Scotties, and they're going to have to looks like they're going to elect to pass here in this situation. So you know BYU is going to be licking their chops here to try to read the quarterback's eyes here and see what he's going to throw to. And that's a pass right there. Oh, nice play there. It's good. Makes up for the penalty he caused earlier on that great catch there. That's a first down for the Highland Scotties. 1st and 10. Dog pound going crazy over there in the student section. They like what they're seeing here today. As we'll see it now, 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Robinson throws that one up to Goode. Goode's going to run this one. He's going to get that one inside the 10. They'll mark him somewhere near the 9-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming up. Robinson again drops back, and that is going to go right to the defender as BYU's middle linebacker. That is, I believe, Kelly on that play. Makes a nice catch there. And that is not the drive, not a way you want to end a drive whatsoever. Especially if you are Robinson. Robinson just having a tough time here when it comes to touchdown passes in the end zone there. Quarterbacks are just doing a good, or I should say a middle linebacker is just doing a great job there watching the quarterback's eyes and seeing where he is throwing to. So BYU now has possession of the football here inside their own 10 as they're trying to do their best to, of course, avoid getting a safety. Bohanon here drops back in the end zone there barely, and he will throw this one quickly there to Parker, who gets the catch for a few yards on that play. 3rd and 6 coming up here. Bohanon throws this one in there. That's going to be a great play there for him. Receiver breaks off a tackle before he gets finally wrapped up at his own 37-yard line. Now BYU now starting to go that no huddle route here. So now 1st and 10 after the tackle, after that play there. As Bohanon here drops back in the pocket, finds Parker. Parker gets this one, gets ping-ponged around, but gets taken down there inside the 44, there at the 44-yard line of the Highland Scotties before they again makes another quick pass there to another receiver, or to the halfback there, coming out of the backfield for a for a 4-yard catch. 2nd and 6 there. They try to run this one, but they're going to get stopped in the backfield. So they're back to the river line scrimmage here now, 3rd and 10. And Bohanon is going to get brought down. Nice play there from the defense as they are able to get to the quarterback there. That's Overton. The middle linebacker of ours there comes in and makes a big play there. Nice job there. As you see him, the senior, coming there, he just bull rushes to the quarterback, bringing him down. That's a great play there from him. I like to see more of that here from our defense as they, of course, get a quick 3 and out. And now we'll see a quick pass there. That's going to go to our fullback here, Garbers, as he's going to run this one there. He's going to get pushed out at the 35. Great catch and run there from the fullback who's helping us out here today, showing off his skills here. And, of course, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's actually technically a tight end, but he's playing the fullback position here for us. As we'll see, Robinson here throws this one up there to Bethel, and Bethel doing a good job there, showing the hands he has. So far, I'm really impressed with all 3 of our tight ends. We got some pretty good guys with great hands there in the tight end position there, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe here somewhere down the line here, maybe having a set of offense that's kind of that uses them often. So a lot of short passes and maybe even some runs from them, especially from Nick. Nick got great speed as a fullback there, so we might have to utilize that even more so here as we get deeper into the season, especially some of our games coming up like the South Carolina game. That's something I definitely may have to bring up to Coach Bonds about. But Avery's going to run this one up the middle there. Nice carry there for him as he gets that one inside the 10. So now 1st and goal coming up here. Just 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's been a long third quarter, to be honest. And, of course, we've seen a lot of turnovers. Robinson throwing up the middle. And, oh, not again. This one is going to try to go back for a pick 6 here. That's another interception there for Robinson. As I believe this is Bywater who gets the interception, and BYU now has possession here. Again, we're just I don't know what the word I'm looking for there for us when it comes to throwing the end zone there. It's just like we cannot do anything when it comes to the passing game in the end zone, as their halfback there just does not want to go down. He is going to run that all the way to the 45-yard line. BYU looking really strong there on that run. And then we'll see another pass there. That's going to get him a few yards more. 2nd and 7 coming up. As we'll see a deep pass here. This is going to go up, and the receiver is gone. That is Parker. Finds himself in the end zone once again. I believe that's the 2nd time now into today's game as he finds his way into the end zone. Great play there for him. And BYU tacks on some points here as Parker Kingston. There you see, gets another great catch there for him. I don't know why I think his name is Parker, but his first name is Parker. It's just his last name is Kingston. So they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here, try to see if they can tie this one up. 2-point conversion. They go drop back here. The receiver gets it, but it does not get into the end zone. So they are down by 2 points. 4:12 left here in the third quarter. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Goode, as he'll get about 7 on that catch. And now we're looking at a 3rd and inches coming up here for the Highland Scotties. Try to punch this one in here with Avery. Avery has the football here. Avery finds a way and gets enough there for the changing of the chains there. As now we'll see Robinson, 1st and 10, pass there. That one's low. Redding's going to hold on to it. He's going to get that one near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here, 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Scotties. Robinson, of course, dropping back here. Got a good pocket here. Looking down the field here. That one's going to get zipped there. That's going to go to Goode, and Goode's going to be able to hold on to it. I think Goode's getting close to almost 10 catches now here in today's game. Robinson now, again, goes out, bootlegs out to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, trying to find some yardage. Gets himself out of bounds at the 27. Nice carry there for him as he's able to get himself the 1st down. That's what we need to see more of Robinson doing here this season. Robinson gets hit as he throws the football there right into the offensive line of his own, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. 2:04 left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. This is going to be a deep pass, and that's going to go on the right in the hands of the receiver. That is Parker into the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. What a play there. Yeah, Parker's saying good night, putting you guys to sleep here as they're able to find the end zone. Or excuse me, Jalen Redding here. He gets it. I thought it was Parker. I mean, they must have switched sides. Must have them switch sides there, but Redding gets that one there. So nice play there for him. I thought I could have swore that was Parker on that end. But he must have been on the opposite side there that time on that play. 31-22. It's kind of hard to tell their numbers too with the black. I think I should have made the inside of the numbers there white or maybe even gold. White trim, gold on the inside. But yeah, oh well. It is what it is. As we'll see an incomplete pass. Oh no, incomplete pass there for BYU. As now Bohanon drops back in the pocket. He's going to get mowed down by a couple of Scotties. And he's going to get pushed back all the way to the 34-yard line. Woolfork and company come in there and get the tackle. Nice job getting that sack. It's now 4th and 13. And Woolfork, of course, he has been talked about quite often here as of late, playing really well in these last couple of games and pretty much throughout the season here. But he's definitely doing a good job here for us And we'll see if he'll, of course, hoping he can keep that up for the rest of the season. Highland will get the ball here as we'll see a 2nd and 10 coming up. And Avery here just trying to break tackles and trying to get himself down the field. And so he'll get a couple yards on that play. See a 3rd and 3 coming up here. Got to get this one on across the 50. And Robinson, or excuse me, I should say Avery will run this one there. And he will find his way across the 50 and get a little bit more for a nice first down. Few ticks left here in the 3rd quarter. Last play, to be honest, as we'll see a run here. This is going to be Bo, and Bo will be stopped as there is an injury on the field here for BYU. And that'll be it for this quarter as the 3rd quarter ends up with just a couple of seconds left here. 2 seconds to be exact. We'll see. I thought I was going to end it already, but Robinson here throws that one up there. That's going to be a great catch there to Avery, who gets this one. And that will be the final play in the 3rd quarter. As we go into the 4th quarter, force up in the student section there. As we get to the 4th and final quarter here, let's play some good football here. It is 31-22. Excuse me. As we take a look at all the targets here, and most of those targets going to, of course, to Goode, as he already has 14 targets on him today. And I would say he probably has 10 of those catches there today. Let's see what we can do here in the 4th quarter. 31-22. Robinson here drops back in the pocket, launches this one up there. That's going to be batted away. I think that was intended there for Finley, as he could not get to that one. He was pretty well covered there on that play. Robinson again drops back here. That's going to be thrown there to Avery. Avery gets the catch at the 7-yard line. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. They're going to kick a field goal here, put some points on the board of something. That's going to be 3 extra points there for us, and it's going to put us now at, I believe, 34-22 here in this ball game. As Adams again splits the uprights here, does a great job, and puts that one right where we need it. So nice 3 points there for us. Extend our lead here, and now having that defense come out here and try to get this ball back here quickly. 10:28 left here in the 4th quarter. Defense playing pretty solid now, starting to wake up here today, as they had a little bit of a slow start here. We'll see what they can do now on 3rd down. Let's see if we can pin our ears back and get to the quarterback. As Bohanon here throws this one up there, and that's just going to be a great pass right down the seams as he gets this one to his receiver. And they'll go no huddle, as they'll go 1st and 10. And drop back here for Bohanon. Bohanon just barely gets that play off. And he's gonna have to throw it away there for an incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here. Bohanon here again, dropping back here. Dyson almost got to him, and he is gonna, of course, throw that one, but that's gonna be going nowhere. I guess that gets no gain. So now 1st and 10. Drop back, and Bohanon here throwing it quickly there to his receiver. Receiver gets enough there just to get the first down. As that's going to put him there at the 33-yard line of Highland. BYU again drops back here. Bohanon goes up, throws this one up there, and he is the receiver trying to get down to that one, but he's going to get drilled. Incomplete pass there for the receiver for BYU. As now BYU's quarterback here, Bohanon here throwing this one deep, and that one's going to get broken up. Great play there for the defense. Definitely doing a great job there, watching the quarterback's eyes on that attempted pass there. And this kick is going to go up, and this kick is a 58-yard kick, and that was a good one, as the Scotties able to keep them back here, and of course just force them to take the 3, and they do so there, as they'll get 3 extra points and put them now at 34-25. So a few seconds left here. A few seconds left on the play clock there, I should say. Bo running this one here. He's trying to get a yard or more there, but he will only get a yard there per se there, as they do a good job there stopping him. Now we'll see here. Avery now runs this one. He'll get a few yards on that carry. Now we're looking at 3rd and 4. I imagine he'll probably keep it on the ground here as they're in the I formation. Hand off to Avery. Avery doing a great job there breaking off tackles. And he's going to find himself at the 34-yard line. So right now we're just trying to play smart here, trying to move the football on the ground as much as we possibly can. Maybe occasionally if we get a chance here to pass. But Avery here just doing a great job here, picking up that big yardage there. And, of course, he's going to have to be forced to – he's going to have to run himself out of bounds. as John Nelson will come off the field there for BYU as he is injured. Less than 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And, of course, Highland just taking their time here, being conservative here, as like Coach Bond said they need to be, especially after 2 weeks ago we played against Kansas, and you know, kind of risk it for the biscuit there and almost cause us to lose the game. As Bo runs this one here deep, he is going to go deep into the backfield, or deep into the BYU backfield there, makes a nice run, and he is going to give himself a huge first down there as he's able to move the chains. The ball's now at the 4-yard line. Xavier Bo, big run there for him. That's a 44-yard run there for him. Like I said, I'm loving our halfbacks eating up all this yardage here and helping us get that short field for our passing. First and goal coming up here for Robson. Robson underneath the covers there, and he finds Parks in the end zone. Touchdown, Highland Scotties. Scotties put up another 6 points on the board here, and now have really ran this ball game here as they're going to take a nice lead here, extending on to more of this. And there you see the dog pound going crazy here as they are loving what they are seeing from their boys here today. These Scotties not letting up at all, especially on offense, as Parks able to get in the end zone. Nice play there for him. I believe that is going to be Parks. That is going to be touchdown number 3 for him for the season. As we'll see, Bohanon here hands that one off to his halfback there. And of course, we do a great job there of reading that one very well, stopping them coming out of the backfield. So now we'll see a pass here. That's going to be completed for BYU, as that's going to get them, of course, a first down. We'll see now here on this 3rd and 9, Bohanon here throwing that one up there. And that's going to be picked up by Panther, and he is going to try to return this one there as he gets stopped at the 36. Nice job here. And again, those are some younger classmen here are really doing a great job here, stepping up here today, showing off what they can do. Guys, we haven't heard too much from, as the sophomore Malik Panther comes in there, makes a great interception, and tries to do his best to try to take that one back. So great field position here for us as we're on their 36-yard line. That ball is just going to be overthrown. I think it was intended there for Finley on that pass. 2nd and 10 coming up here, still on the 36-yard line. Robinson here moving guys around, changing some routes, trying to see what the defense is possibly throwing at him. Robinson here scrambles around here, looking up. He's going to throw this one up to Finley. Finley's going to get the first down and much more as he gets a nice 12-yard reception there for the first down. Puts him at the 14-yard line, and there you see 561 yards so far this season. Nice job there from the tight end. And, of course, I think we need to start throwing more to him, especially in the red zone. As we'll see a pass there. That's going to get tipped away there as a defender put his hands up, stopping that play. I think it was intended there for Finley. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. Robinson drops back here. This is going to be Goode. Goode's going to get the catch. Goode's going to get turned around and finally thrown down there at the 6. So now inside the 10, we'll see a 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Highland Scotties with 5:50 left here in the final quarter. We'll see a drop back here from Robinson. Robinson throws this one there, and he just cannot get that one at all off. And now we're going to see a 25-yard field goal attempt. Of course, the wind is kind of blowing into us about 12 miles per hour. But we're able to get this one in there with no problem. And nice job there from Adams, kicking that one up the middle. And so, again, put another 3 points on the board here. That's what we just need to be doing here, just putting points on the board any way we can. And the Scotties are able excuse me, to continue this thrashing they're putting on BYU. BYU looking at their 2nd loss now possibly here in this game. 44-25. We'll see a quick pass there and get that one to the receiver, and that barely gets anything on the play. See, now we'll see a 2nd and 7, and we'll see a reception there by the halfback. He's going to come out of the backfield, get a nice gain for enough for the first down. And Bohanon now dropping back, finds his halfback there, and he is going to be able to get to him for a nice catch there, but just not enough to get, of course, smooth the chains as we're looking at a 3rd and 9. Bohanon here drops back here in the pocket, throws that right up the middle there, and the receiver is almost gone before he is finally taken down there at the 25-yard line. So with 4:40 here, they're trying their best to do anything they can, especially rolling out that no-huddle offense here as they make a nice play and try to see if they can finish the drive off with a touchdown. Handoff there to the halfback. He's going to get this one inside the 20 as he's going to be marked right before. Just right at the 11-yard line for the first down. 4:12 left, and here they throw another quick pass there, and the receiver drops it as the defender there for Highland is right there to make the stop. As we'll see a 2nd and 10 here. Halfback has the football here. He's going to try to break off a tackle, but he's going to be stopped just short of the end zone at the 3-yard line. 3rd and 3 coming up here for BYU. As Bohanon here drops back in the pocket, looks down the field here, throws that one up there, and he's going to have to throw it away. I don't know if he got hit by his own lineman there, but regardless, that one was kind of weird, and he will not complete that one there. But he is going to complete this one as that's in the end zone there. Touchdown, BYU, as they're in the end zone once again. And they have cracked the 30 mark here, as I believe that is Roberts. Chase Roberts, who we've seen earlier. He made quite a few catches in this game, and I think this might be his first touchdown of the game here today. But Chase Roberts making some decent plays here, finally get himself in the end zone. Touchdown there for BYU. So we're going to call a quick timeout. We don't have our hands team out there, so we have to burn a timeout with only 2 timeouts remaining here in the final quarter. We're going to put our hands team out there and make sure we get the football here, and we do, as Gill is able to get to it. And that's going to put us at the 46-yard line here in Cougar territory. 3:48 left here. We'll see a handoff there to, it looks like Bo. Bo is going to try to break off a tackle, but before he is wrapped up here. And John Nelson again is going to have to come off the field as he is getting hurt once again. That's the 2nd time now we've seen him hurt here in today's game. They call injury timeout. For 3rd and 8 coming up, we see a quick pass there. That's going to be caught. I believe that was Goode again on the catch. So he's able to get the first down. We'll see now on the 30-yard line here. Hand off to Avery. Avery's going to run this one here. Nice run here for him as he's going to bulldoze his way into the inside the 10 on that run. Big run there for him. As they're now just getting into their self-position and trying to put up another touchdown here. 1st and goal coming up here after the big run. We'll see if Avery can do it again or if they're going to try their shot here into the end zone. Robinson behind center here, shotgun. We'll see what they'll try to do. I believe they'll try to run the play clock down here. They'll run down to 13. Avery's going to run this one as he'll get to the 2-yard line. So now 2nd and goal coming up here for the Highland Scotties. And of course, BYU really had a good start here in today's game. I have to give that to them. They had a nice 6. They put 13 points on us. Start off in the first quarter there. It was kind of shaky. Wasn't sure we were able to come back here, but we started, get ourselves, get some momentum there. Latter half of the second quarter there, and then kind of really took over here in the 3rd quarter as Avery finds his way into the end zone once again. Nice touchdown there for Avery. That's his 2nd today here, as he is now 11 for the season. It's Bohanon here, throws a quick one there. They'll have to call a timeout. BYU only has now 1 timeout remaining. As we'll see a drop back here. That's going to be caught there, and that's going to be finally bringing the receiver down. As I don't see how he caught that. There's so many black jerseys surrounding him there. But it is what it is. So now no huddle here. 1:41 left here in the 4th quarter. Bohanon here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be out of bounds. As I believe the receiver, he did catch that one there. As we'll see, interception there, and that right there is probably pretty much the coffin killer right there. As our defense did a great job there, finding the quarterback's eyes and seeing where he was throwing to that time. As we'll see a handoff now to Avery here, and now we just got to run the football here and be cautious in bounds and keeping that clock ticking for us. 1:20 left here, 1st and 10. Nice run there from Avery, who's well over 200 yards for the day. And, of course, we're going to tack on a little bit more here, if you don't mind. It's Avery. Ran right into his own block there, and he will not get anything on that play. We'll see now 2nd and 10 here. Avery, or I should say Bo here, stiff arms a man before he is finally brought down at the BYU 39-yard line. So 45 seconds left here. This might be the final play in the game as they'll toss this one there to Avery. Running this one on the outside there, but he is going to get stopped and he'll actually lose 2 yards on that carry. Final 30 seconds here, possibly the final play of the game here. Don't have to do too much, just keep this clock ticking away here as there's just now a few ticks left here in this one. Hand off to Avery, try to get some more positive yardage here for him as he lost a few there. And that is going to be your ball game as we come in to win this one at home. 51-32 is your final as we're able to crack these Cougars right against the head here today and get these little kitty cats running back to the mountains of the Rockies there back in Salt Lake as we get a great, I should say Provo, suburb of Salt Lake, whatever. But Kingston, pretty good day there for him as he had a nice day. Park Kingston had a great day there for BYU, but not enough to help them get the win as Highland Scotties get another victory here. Their 7th win of the season and their 7th conference game of the year. So nice job there from Highland Scotties. Pretty decent game here today with, of course, the exceptions of the interceptions and stuff. We'll talk a little bit about that here in just a bit, but for the most part here, pretty decent game. Running game came really helpful for us. Passing, I wish was a lot more better. We did throw over 300 yards for the game, which that's always a plus. I like to see that. But if we have to trade that in for interceptions, I'd rather not. I'd rather, have to throw 215, 220 for the day and no interceptions. There you see the turnovers. Yeah, we had 6 turnovers. We were -3, but we got 3 turnovers on them. We got 3 interceptions. Hey, we got picked off 5 times. 3 of those, of course, was from Robinson, 2 of them from Singer. That's why Singer got pulled. Time possession in our favor. But when we talk about interceptions here, let's talk about that for a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's the game. I know it's not me because I've been practicing here a lot here. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tariq Robinson. He has a decent arm on him. I just don't know why the game is making the ball go short. I just don't understand. Also, too, I've been trying to practice to throw the ball over the player's head, kind of throw it in front of them. And I've been practicing pretty well with it, but it's just not like, when I actually play the game, it just, like, for whatever reason, it does not work. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but we got to try to figure out here soon because these interceptions are just getting ridiculous. And we'll say, too, there's sometimes I'd be throwing the ball too soon, and I'm like, oh, hang on, wait, just... wait a second or two. But of course, can't really wait an extra second because our offensive line is not that great either. So kind of have to, go with that as well. So we definitely have to make sure our offensive line gets better next season. But yeah, Robinson threw too many passes as well. 44 passes there. So 28 of 44 for him, 374, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, also a sack. Singer 4 of 9, 54 yards, 2 interceptions. Avery, 29 carries, 100. He came close of a 200-yard game, to 189 for him. 2 rushing touchdowns. Bo, 19 carries for 99 yards and a touchdown for him. Goode, 9 catches, 141 yards. No touchdowns for him at all here today, which is sad. Finley, 7 catches for 90. Redding had a touchdown, his 5th of the season. He had 3 catches for 45 yards. Parks, 4 catches for 33 yards. And Bethel, 2 catches for 28 yards. And, of course, defensively, we had a pretty good game. West, 16. He had the most tackles for the day, 16. He had a tackle for loss. Barr had 11 tackles, 3 tackles for loss in the game. He has now 34 tackles for loss. He is leading. Him and Bolden are leading in that. Actually, Barr right now leading in college right now with most tackles for loss. Overton as well. He had 2 tackles for loss, 10 tackles total, 2 sacks there. Wolford, 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, half a sack. Right there you see on some of the BYU numbers as well. But I'm just kind of going down the line here with the defensive numbers, which were really nice for us again. Bolden, of course, Julius Bolden, 7 tackles, a tackle for loss there for him. He had now 33 tackles. He is second in nationally in tackles for loss there. So that's really nice to see that we're getting attention. That's why he's, him and Barr are in the hunt for the Heisman there. So got to keep it up. and keep playing, every down like it's the last one. But there you see Bywater. Of course, he did get an interception off of us there for BYU. And of course, so take a look at their tackle for loss leaders. Johnson was a leader there. Nelson, Bamba was one. I don't know why I call him Bambi, but Bamba gets the tackle for loss. Nelson had the sack, and then of course the interceptions there. You see Bamba had Bamba, Kelly, Bywater, and already all Fry there. Excuse me, not already. All Fry had a sack or interception on us as well. Forced fumble by Nelson, and of course already All Fry there also had a fumble recovery. Overton will be your Big 12 Player of the Week, so congratulations there to him on that. And then take a look at our recruiting board here. We do have McBurrows. He is now going to be signed with us. He's an athlete there, 3-star athlete for us. Nelson, of course, he will not sign with us. He's decided to go with University of Kentucky. And then Marvin Angel, 3-star guy, right tackle, signed with us. And then, of course, Carl Azizi, player there we've been looking at, he will sign with Northwestern. So we got 3 signings there in this episode here today, so that's nice to see. And hopefully it will get better for us in signings, because next week we take on South Carolina. Now South Carolina, I almost feel like this is going to be a trap game, because they've been playing close with a lot of their games. I think the only game they were not close in was the Alabama game. So we're going to have to really look at the game film this week, make sure we avoid it. Because we've been playing a lot of Big 12 football here lately against other Big 12 schools. We're in the SEC country now, so they're going to be trying to put up points on us, and of course play a solid defense. I think we have a better defense than they do, but you never know. So 2-5 South Carolina. I don't trust this one. They're 1-5 in the SEC. We definitely are going to have to be really focused and make sure we play some really good football against this team. This is a team that I just looking at the paper wise, I'm like, man, they've had a lot of close games. They recently just had a close game against Oklahoma, where they went to Oklahoma and beat them in overtime, 32-30. So they can play it. They can put up points on the board here, and they can put up points. Put up points as well, and of course stop teams from getting points. So this is going to be a good seesaw back and forth type of battle. But I think, for the most part here, if we can just avoid that one little thing, and that's interceptions, we can win this game. So if we can avoid that and have a really hefty running game next week, which we can do, I think we have a solid win against them. So definitely come on back, guys, for this game, as it should be a good one. I'm hoping that we can get our first non-conference win here this season as well. So that will be nice. But we'll see what we can do. And of course, there you see we're ranked 18th in the nation. That's even better. So let's get going here. And I'm sure we've got some kind of hoopla right now with campaigning for the Heisman Trophy guys, the finalists there. So we'll see what's going to happen with those two, with Bolden and Barr coming in the next episode. We'll see where they're at in the Heisman race. But I think we should be there should be a small margin of error there for us to get the win. So we'll see how things go. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, excuse me, leave a like. Not to mention, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on ESGNet. And of course, don't forget to check out ESGNet Plus LP, as we got great NCAA action over there with the Road to Glory series with Bryce Calhoun. Definitely go check that out. But that's it from me. As always, go Scotty Nation. We'll see you guys in the next episode as we go into week number 9 and take on the South Carolina Gamecocks in the next video. As always, guys, keep yourselves healthy. I will see you all next time.